today. My name is Jay Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand, hit the like button. We are here, and we just got finished listening to Lil Wayne, the entire album. And honestly, not being dramatic, not over exaggerating this, it's a sad day. To me, still, even with this album, Lil Wayne's regarded as one of the greatest in hip hop for what he's done in the game, the influence that he has over many people. Like he literally, his style, the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he dresses, influenced the next generation. His hairstyle, and the same way Allen Iverson did, he ain't win a ring. Philly love AI did amazing for the game. Not really comparing the two. What I'm saying is his approach, his dynamic, and the way he did influence a lot of your favorite artists right now. Like they're literally babies of Wayne. Some of them are babies of Wayne. All right. So I'm just giving him his flowers and his grace. Again, the Carter 3, the Carter 2, he put out amazing work. A time period in hip hop, he had it on lock. When y'all thought to yourself Drake had it on lock or Kendrick had it on lock, he had a pocket of history in hip hop. It was basically you gotta listen to Wayne. Wayne. This the big flicker, the flicker is famous. He should own, was it Bic? The light, he should own that. If he don't already, he should own that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad day to me because you ever seen that? It's no slight to him. We gonna go through the tracks on the album too, but you ever seen that meme? It's the Kevin Garnett in Brooklyn. Somebody put the Jordan on the Wizards. Don't do that. Jordan was still dope on the Wizards. So don't do that. Whatever Wayne lighter was, you're talking about the lighter. I'm talking about the lighter. Wayne lighter wasn't a big, whatever lighter he was using. But it's just, to me, he doesn't know where to go. The album doesn't have a direction. It doesn't have substance for the most part. Some songs are like, okay, it makes sense. I like this. But it's just a whole bunch of songs kind of splashed together, bro. And my thing is the studios, the people that's in the studio with him, the producers, how did y'all say yes to all this shit? How did y'all say, yeah, we're gonna put this one out? This can go on the album. A person like Wayne or a lot of these artists, they record 1,000,000 songs. So out of the 1,000,000 song he has, probably the 1,000 track he has, y'all say yes to a lot of this? I'm not even gonna hold you. Hold up, before we continue, we can go through the album in a second. But out the gate, let me tell you this. Am I lying when I say, what was it called? The mix before the six. Whatever track he pulled out before this, the mix before the six was better than 90% of this album. And that was the dirty batch. How we put out the mix before the six as the dirty batch is like, this is a throwaway. How is that a throwaway with all this stuff in it? To be honest, they didn't have room to throw that one away. Y'all don't have the room to throw that track away. That track was better than what? Was it AI? Shit, they oh my God. Let's go through the album real fast. The King Carter was the intro, which is just instrumental basically, and I thought that was good. I feel like it was building up to like, a goddess figure, somebody that's walking through, about to give you his last, 60 points. Kobe, 60 points, my last game, 60 points. Like, I'm about to come with the heat. Y'all know what's up. It gave you that vibe that's about to happen, but that didn't happen. But I'll give him a plus for that. Welcome to the Carter, to me, he was rapping. Out the gate, he was rapping. It was good. It slowed down a little bit. Slowed down to the end, but to me, it was a yes. So I'm going in thinking, oh, everybody's saying this shit trash. I'm like, the first track is the intro instrumental was good. The King Carter was good. I'm like, what we mad at? Well, no, yeah. King Carter, welcome to the, I'm like, oh, this shit good. Niggas saying this shit trash? Oh, ain't no way. I like this so far. This makes sense so far. We get into Bells. That was a no for me. Bells was a no for me. It was a no. He said something, the wing, ding, 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 dong. We can't do the wing, the wing, ding, 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 dong. We can't do that. And people say, oh, Kendrick said the boom bop. It was a reference to the, what's the name? To the dude, what's his name? I forget his name. Super High Fire. It was a reference. It made sense when he did the bing back, boom back, boom bop, bam. It's a reference. You doing the wing to the ding ding dong because you just feel like saying the wing to the ding ding dong. Or the dong dong wiggity ding ding dong. That was a no for me. The hip hop, I thought that was a debatable. I thought the sound was good. I think he was carried. He was carried by the rest on hip hop. And the track is called hip hop. The track is called hip hop. All right, let's continue. Sharks to me was good. I like the sound of it. I have a different ear. Like, hold on. I'll be listening to shit like this. Now, I misspoke inside. I have the Solo Leveling soundtrack. I don't have one song from Solo Leveling I listen to consistently. Hold on. Let me see if I can go to it fast. Hold on. This is gonna come from me. So I listen to shit like that from time to time, right? So I have a different ear. I'll give credence. I'll give more chances or grace when I hear different shit. I like Sharks. To me, it was dope. I'll listen to it again. I'll play it again. Ben from NO was solid, debatable. The Days featuring Bono is a skip. Skip to my Lou, Skip Bayless, skip. It's a no. Even if you somehow thought that was good, I just can't vibe with that at all. And you can't do that in 2025. All right. The next one, the Cotton Candy, was outdated to me. I thought 2 Chainz was cool, but it was outdated. Like the references was all, even though we talked about this in the beginning, the white girl he was naming all old white girls. The Kesher bar makes sense, but it's still an old reference. Christina Aguilera's an old reference. It's outdated, man. Outdated. I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan of Cotton Candy. Flex Up was a yes to me. I thought the rapping was good. The sound of it was good for the most part. It gave me newerish Wayne as opposed to the older Wayne and Cotton Candy. So the difference between them two was night and day. Island Holiday was a skip for me. I think that was the Delilah reference y'all talking about. Delilah. So Drake's Delilah was better than that, which is not a compliment. All right. Low-Key's theme. Low-Key was embarrassed. Tom Hiddleston was embarrassed. Kevin Feige was embarrassed. The Norse mythology was embarrassed. They want you to change the name from Loki to something else. To remove Loki from that from that thing right there. All right, don't put Loki's name on that. All right. What else we got here? If I played a guitar, that's a no for me. Peanuts to Elephants. I believe he said something about a girl's butt looking like an elephant booty or something like that. That's a no for me. I can't do it. It's actually a skip. The Rory track. I'm not gonna critique that. You know, you're doing a track with your son. That's just a beautiful moment. You know what I mean? You made it in life, so I'm not gonna go hard on that at all. I think if you made it to a point where you and your son can be on a track and you make millions, whatever it is, salute to you. I have no critique for that. I'm not about to, sit up here and diss kids like that. Nah, I don't want to do that. When I was a young pup doing what I do, and I seen people act the way towards me, I'm like, that's disgusting. If you got 20 years on me, you shouldn't be talking about me, bro. Respectfully. All right, so I'm not going to be my age, even though I'm not 20. Y'all say he's 15. I'm not 20 years older than this kid. I don't think. Wait, how old is he? He's 18. How old is he? All right, I'm not going to do that to him. So I'm going to leave Rory alone. Maria was the opera song. I feel like it was solid, but it was conflicting. There was a conflict there. So it's like, I don't know. It's like two things fighting to be on one track, and it just didn't. This overall sound of it wasn't that good to me. But the rapping was solid. Even Wayne's rapping was solid, but it was a conflict to that. Being Myself was actually okay. The first half was okay until you actually dissect and, get into the bars. I'm pleasing myself. You can't piss me off because I pee. I'd rather pee on myself. At that point, you got y'all want people to stop and pause. Y'all want people to stop and pause and listen to the bars. It gets worse when you want niggas to do that. You rather want niggas to vibe because again, the I'm pleasing myself. I'm being myself. You can't piss me off. I'm gonna pee on myself. In no way or facet that bar worked for anything. It don't work. It actually makes you on top of the track. It don't work at all. Let me see here. The moolah coming in. Auto tune was prevalent for these guys, and I feel like it didn't work. It sounded like a Playboi Carti album or Playboi Carti verse or a song, whatever you want to call it. It was a lot of I can't get down with those type of raps, bro. I'm not an old school nigga, but I'm definitely not a super new school. Whatever y'all be, y'all like that shit. Let me y'all like that shit. Y'all like this? That's not rap. It's not rap. I can't get jiggy with that. I can't. So to me, I probably like that. That's cool. But for me, I'm getting a little older. I can't do that. I can't do that. All right. So that's a no for me. Alone in the studio with my gun. That was a no for me as well. I feel like Written History was a yes. But at that point, it was too late. So I gave Wayne out of 19 tracks. No, because out of 18 tracks. Because the King Carter was instrumental. So out of 18 tracks, he has a 4 and a possible. The 4 and a possible is Written History was a yes for me. Flex Up was a yes for me. Welcome to the Carter was a yes for me. What else? We have one more yes I missed. Hold on. That sounds like 3 yeses and a possible. Hold on. Let me get this right. Okay. So Written History was a yes. Alone in My Studio was a no. Moolah Coming In was a no. Being Myself, Peeing Myself, Pleasing Myself was a no for me. Maria, the conflict on that, so that's a no for me. Rory, Skip, no critique on that. Not dissing kids. Peanut Sweat Elephant was a no for me. If I Play the Guitar, no for me. Low Key Steam was a no for me. Holiday Island was a skip. Flex Up was a yes. Cotton Candy, was that a possible? I think I said that's a no for me. But I feel like 2 Chainz was good for the most part. The Days featuring Bono, that's a skip for me. Can't vibe to that. Bant from NO. Solid to Debatable. Sharks was the, there we go. That's my 4th. So it was Welcome to the Carter, Sharks, Flex Up, and Written History. And then Debatable was the Cotton Candy. And I think one more. Other than that, bro, he got 4 in the possible out of 18 tracks, y'all. He had a 4 in the possible to 18 out of 18 tracks. And again, if you feel like I'm hating, please go to the beginning of my reaction. I'm showing nothing but love. I understand who Wayne is. Wayne to me is still GOAT. He's still one of the GOATs. But sometimes it's time. Sometimes it's time. Or sometimes the background of people saying, maybe we can't put this one out. We can't put this one out. It's not gonna fly. We can't put this one out. We can't put it. If there's somebody else there, you can't put this one out. I can't put this one out. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So it's somebody said this is Angel Reese's stats. Who said that? I think a young lady said that. So Angel Reese be going 3 for 18, 3 points and 18 rebounds. That's what y'all saying? I thought Angel Reese be doing like 10-10 or some shit like that. 13 out of 18. Who says who? 4 out of 19? I mean, I would give points to the intro. But that's instrumental. That's not raps. That's not raps. That's not raps. The King Carter is instrumental. It's no raps. So if you want to do that, I'll give him 5 out of 19 then. But it's an instrumental. So 5 out of 19? Yeah. And again, Sharks for me is a personal preference. Like, even though this whole thing is opinionated and personal preference, but Sharks for me is something that I like. I like motivation wise. I could play that in the gym, shit like that. All right. I think there needed to be a filter on this. Need to be a filter. You know, I feel like you can't just rap whatever comes to mind. Sometimes, especially in 2025, can't. No. When you're high level or when you're a craft, you can't just, I think about this and just put it out. It can't be a freestyle. And I think a lot of what he's doing now, not a lot, but a good half of what he's doing is freestyle, basically. It's memorized freestyles. Elephant track was a no for me. You know, the elephant roaring on the beat, it just doesn't work at all. And he said my gun go. I would love to find a gun that goes. I don't think there's one in the hospital. I don't think their gun ever goes like that. So please, if you're a bar for bar person, do not make the person that you're watching say, yo, no, break down the bar. It's not gonna help. It's gonna make it worse. So again, my review of Wayne's current, the Carter 6, pardon me if I said 5, the 6. I can't do it. He has 4 in the possible out of 18. Instrumental was dope. But 4 in the possible out of 18 tracks. And I feel like written history should have been in the top 4. The top 4. You're supposed to put King Carter. My opinion, by the way, because you get paid millions. I'm just a regular fan. Listen to your shit. It should have been King Carter, Welcome to the Carter, and then written history. And you could put Bells towards the end for your true core fans that can get to that point. You could put Sharks after that, put Flex Up after that, and then you can, do what you was doing. But, man. Who okayed the elephant joint? Like, bro, I talk to folks, right, sometimes. It's about regular shit. I'm like, yo, they're not going to go for that. So who's the person in the studio with him like, yo, when he says, yo, pee on myself, I'm beating myself, pleasing myself. Like I'm like, yo, Wayne, you the GOAT, bro, but that you might want to edit that one out, bro. That ain't going to fly, bro. You better than that ain't going. You needed somebody to say, yo, that ain't going to fly. That ain't going to fly, bro. That ain't going to fly. You needed somebody like that at least. But that's my review. Again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm being very fair, in my opinion. If you're a Wayne super supporter, I'm just being real, bro. Just being real with what I heard. We listened to it live, the whole shit. Again, when you go back to getting my reaction, just show much love. I feel like I'm about to listen and disagree with what people saying outside. I'm like, yo, y'all tripping. Intro instrumental was good. The first track is good. I'm like, oh shit, we about to vibe out. And then, as y'all said in the chat, it's about to go downhill, and it kind of did. It did. And again, during my entire listen, we didn't even compare him to Kendrick. We ain't do that to Wayne. Like, Kendrick. We ain't even mention, G and X this. Wayne wouldn't do that for what? Let him do what he do. Let Wayne, album breathe freely. Chains and Cole was Sean better on Sharks. Oh, you saying Chains and Cole was Sean better on Sharks? Okay. Say no. We ain't gonna put that on. I'm not about to disrespect Wayne. It's about drugs and this and that. Nah, I just think it's just the wrong mix. You just didn't win the playoffs with this one. You did not win the playoffs with this one at all, man. I'm saying I think there was a 30-point lead on the other side. Not sure what the other side is, but there's a 30-point lead on the other side. All right. Speaking of that, it's funny how some of these labels are block albums or block tracks or, don't put this out. Where was you label executives here? Huh? Y'all want to knock niggas off tracks and shit like that. I'm not even going to say the names. I won't do that. Bro, what the fuck you talking about? The album is fire. No, see, look, that's a bar. You just did a bar. Your name is Black Sheep. That's a bar. It was better than most of the bars I heard in this album, brother. What you just did is a bar. No. Think about it. Look at what he just did. Think. He said, what you talking about? The album is fire. Go to his name. His name is Black Sheep. That's a bar. We needed more of that. What you just did? Huh? A callback, a reflection and shit like that. And like, oh. We needed more of that. We didn't get a lot of that on here, bro. That's a bar. Salute to you. But with that being said, we out. Appreciate y'all for rocking. Hit the like button as we leave. If you missed the review part of this, we're going to put it on YouTube, on the other side of YouTube, because apparently there's a live side of YouTube and then a video side of YouTube. If I go live, sometimes y'all don't see it. Like, that don't make sense to me. If I go live, everybody see my live. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I go live and then y'all don't see the live, but if I put the video of it, I get more views. This is crazy to me, right? So I'll go live and I'll take part of the live and put it on the video side of my channel, and that'll do more views than the live. And the live is an hour long. YouTube, the algorithm, what are we doing? Like, this part, what I'm about to put on the other side, the video side, might do more than this part. How that make sense? The album is not amazing. This is all I'm going to say. Out of respect for Wayne, 4 in the possible. 4 in the possible out of 18 songs. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out, man. Black. Hit the like button.